Hola, mis miembros de la familia. Mi nombre es Amara Udago. Son bienvenidos de nuevo a mi canal. And to my English speakers, hello family members. My name is Amara Udago. You are welcome back to my channel. Thank you for joining me on this one. I'll be sharing with you a very special topic, which is opportunities that English speakers have to work here in Spain. So I've been getting a lot of questions. I'm an English speaker. I read English and literature in this university. I want to know my chances of getting a job when I come to Spain. Since I don't understand Spanish language, can I come to Spain? Will I be able to get a job? Will I be able to fend for myself while in Spain? I want to understand this foreign language called Spanish, but before then, while I'm still learning, can I get a job on the side to be able to take care of myself and my family back at home? These are some of the questions I have been getting in my mailbox, and I decided to address this issue today on my channel. So this video is based on popular demand. So guys, if you think you can relate to this video based on what I'll be discussing, please do well to click the red subscribe button if you haven't done that already. Like, share, comment down in the comment section below. Let's keep the conversation rolling, guys. You know I love to get your feedback, and this also helps my channel grow. So without further ado, entremos en el video de hoy. Number one, Spain is well known. It's actually a very famous country based on so many things. Number one, Spain is famous for its sports, its cultural festivals. Spain is famous for its lovely weather. When you compare them to other European countries, Spain is actually one of the countries that have one of the best weather. So they're not so cold, they're not so hot. Spain is actually one country that has 15% of Spanish population are immigrants. So when you come here, you're going to be seeing it's a lot more like a multinational country, a country that has people from different nationalities. So you will come, you see Pakistans, you see Indians, you see people from Africa. You will see people from South Africa, a lot of people, like all scattered all over. You see people from Guinea, Cape Verde. You will definitely see somebody from your country. So when you come to Spain, you don't feel left out. You don't feel like you're the only one, from your country in that place. So it's a very, very friendly country, a country that accepts people from other nations. So having said that, guys, let's go now into the jobs that are available for English speakers here in Spain. Before I go into that, I would like to mention that there are some jobs that don't need work permits. So if you fall into this category, you don't need to, start thinking about getting a work permit in order to get these jobs. And these jobs are: number one, if you are a university professor, you don't need a work permit to work in Spain. If you are a journalist, you won't be needing a work permit to work in Spain. If you are an artist, you don't need a work permit. If you are a scientist, also you won't be needing a work permit. If you are an athlete, you won't be needing a work permit. And the last but not the least, if you are a trade union official, you won't be needing a work permit. But for other people who do not belong to this category, you will be needing a work permit. So as you are getting your visa, you make sure that you also are thinking about getting a work permit once you get into Spain. Now, I will be putting up some website addresses where you can actually apply for a job as an English speaker here in Spain. I'll be putting them up on the screen. So if you are interested in getting a job in Spain and you do not know how to go about it, you can click those links and just find your way around these websites in order for you to secure a speaking job here in Spain. Number one website is Approach People Recruitment. You will fill in some details online and they will bring up options depending on where you stay in Spain of jobs that may fit your own category. And also there is another one, these are government websites, and also there's another one which is another website where you can actually fill in your details and they would let you know what is available on their website that fits your category. Another thing that you can do in Spain as an English speaker is, if you are an English and literature student, maybe you graduated from a university back in your home country as an English and literature graduate, or maybe you did your master's in English and literature, so you are a speaker of English language. It would be better if you are a native speaker. So if you're a British citizen, so you're a native speaker of the language. They also accept Americans, and also basically being a native speaker, Canada, people from Canada also. So, but if you're a British speaker, you have more chances of getting job as a graduate of English, being a native speaker too, and also having the certificate, the TEFL certificate, that's teaching English as a foreign language. If you have those three things, you have more chances of getting a job here in Spain as an English speaker. But if you do not have, maybe you do not come from, you're not a British citizen, you're not an American citizen, you're not a Canadian citizen, you come from other parts of the world. And so if you do not come from the aforementioned countries and you come from other countries that your lingua franca back at home is English, and you graduated as an English and literature student or just English student, so you have your bachelor's degree certificate, and it would be good if you can add a TEFL certificate to that, because that is one certificate that a lot of schools need. They can also employ you, because really there are not a lot of students of English and literature or American citizens or British citizens who are actually available to take this job. So there is a shortage of English native speakers who are available to teach English. So if you are not in this category, you can also apply for the job, and some schools will actually take you on. Also, if you do not fall under the category, you do not teach English, you have never taught English, you don't have the experience, you didn't graduate as an English and literature student, but you have the TEFL certificates, you can teach online. Especially in summer, there are a lot of parents who actually need people who speak English just to engage their children during the summer break, to teach them English, and they will pay you. So you can teach online, or you can actually put in your information online in some websites, and they'll actually call you to come to teach their students who are on break during the long vac English. They just want to learn English. They don't speak English here except very few places. So having somebody to teach their kids English, some people want to even teach their staff English. Some people want to learn English as an elder. So it's a lot. So you have an opportunity to teach English. Even if you are not a graduate of English, you can get a job as an English teacher. Just if you're willing and you know how to speak, you know how to converse in English, you definitely stand a chance of getting a job in English. But as I mentioned earlier, if you are a native speaker, if you graduated, even if you didn't graduate and you're a native speaker, you definitely stand a chance of getting a job here in Spain as a teacher of English. So guys, you stand a chance if you're a native speaker and you didn't graduate as an English student. You also stand a chance because they know that English is your native language, so they believe that you will be able to do justice to teaching it. It won't be difficult for you, so you actually stand a chance. But if you click those three boxes, you're a native speaker, you graduated as an English student, and you have the TEFL certificate. TEFL certificate is not hard to get. You can get your TEFL certificate from 4 to 6 months based on how you want to do it. So it's an online course which you register and you just start reading and you do the exam and you get your TEFL certificate. So if you are interested in this and you tick all those boxes, you stand a higher chance of being an English teacher here in Spain. But if you do not tick any of those boxes, but you speak English and you think you can, do what it takes in order to teach children or adults English because it's your first language, you're good at English, you can actually register online and teach people who have the time to learn English while you get paid for it. So that's all I can say about. Also, you can get translation jobs. But they're not really very rampant, but some travel agencies can actually employ you because they have a lot of people coming to Spain as a country, and they want to see Spain, and they want to go around, and of course they want somebody that would be speaking the language. But guys, to be sincere, you need a little bit of conversational Spanish in order to get a job. In order to be a translator, you need to know basic Spanish. At least there's some things you want to translate now. You need to know the meaning in English. So if you don't understand basic conversational Spanish, you will not be able to do that job. So I would advise you, the very first thing you should do when you get into Spain is to register to learn Spanish language. It's very important and cannot be overemphasized. But these things I'm listing out here for you are just things you can do on the side while learning the language. I hope I've been able to, give you a lot of information on how you can get by as an immigrant in Spain. And if you've come to the end of this video, guys, do well to click the red subscribe button down below. Share this video to your friends. Tell a friend to tell another friend. Comment down in the comment section on if you are finding it difficult to speak Spanish, or if you're finding it difficult to get a job here in Spain as an immigrant. And also, guys, do well to turn on your bell notification so whenever I post a content, you'll be the first to be notified. Gracias por ver. Hasta el próximo. Adios. Thanks for watching and see you on the next one. Bye bye.